What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna do a weekly update of Surging Sparks, and there's some interesting things going on with Surging Sparks right now. I think this box this set is just staying stagnant like crazy. I think the whole entire market's kind of staying stagnant. I know it's kind of weird to see, but it's kind of hit that point. It just went so fast up that we're kind of starting to catch back up. I feel like we're gonna start catching back up maybe like next year. I said this box would probably hit like 225 to 250. Well, it's kind of just staying stagnant at 210, which it kind of makes sense because it's at that price range where people can kind of still sell at like that $200 mark and get a good price for it. The crazy thing is this box kind of came down a little bit because it was selling for around like 220 around there. You see now we're starting to see sales for 203, 204. It's kind of starting to come down just a little bit. It's crazy. It's just staying stagnant. See, we had some sales for 219, 217, and everything like that. Next thing you know, one day we just dropped to 211. So I don't know what happened there really. I don't know if people had some more supply come on the market, but once we hit that $200 mark, it just stayed stagnant. And if you look at it too, what it makes sense is the volume is slowed down a lot. As we can see over here, this was all crazy. Now boom is crazy. Next thing you know, after kind of the Black Friday deal, whatever they had on TCG Player, the volume just came down like crazy. Like there's not many people buying these boxes because they've gotten to such a high price that people can't really, I feel like they don't really want to chase after this, and they rather go after other sets in the air, me personally. So we'll see how that really plays out. You know, like I said, it just makes sense. Long term, I feel like this set would be really good. Is it time to sell this box? I don't know personally. I would probably sell maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to sell one box right now, booster box, locally, and nobody's thrown me any offers or anything like that. I did list it for like 200, so I might have to bring it down just a little bit to kind of see how it's going. But with the sealed cases, the booster box sealed cases, these things are going for a freaking crazy amount of money. I guess it's the same price as the booster box, just times 6 times 2 or whatever like that. 1250, 1200. Oh my goodness, 1244. Some 1500. This isn't crazy. 1299, 1250. Look at these prices. 1250 consistently. This case is selling for an insane amount. I'm thinking about selling case. I really am. Honestly, I really am, because I don't know. I think about it because I need cash for next year. I feel like it'd be a good time to sell a case. If I wanted to sell a case personally, I'm already up 100% on this. You see what I'm saying? Like, should I hold this for longer? Yeah, of course. But like, is it okay to take a little bit of gains? Yeah, of course it is. So we'll probably see. I might do that at the beginning of the year next year. I've kind of thought about that. So we'll see how that really plays out. But Pokemon Center. Also, I have a question before we keep going with this. Are y'all thinking about selling? Do y'all think y'all just going to hold on to this set? If you want to hold on to this set and keep holding on to it, I totally understand. Trust me, I totally understand. Long term, this set's going to be amazing. But in the short term, I feel like it's going to stay stagnant a little bit. And I feel like my money would be better placed on like Prismatic Evolutions or Team Rocket set. So we'll really have to see how that plays out and see really how that comes down to it. You know what I mean? Like that. Because I only have so much cash available and how much cash I can spend on certain sets. So we'll see how that goes. And also the Blooming Water collection, I might have to make a whole video about that. But it's going to be at Costco. It's probably going to be mass produced at Costco as well. So we might have to go. My set might be the one to go into. But let's get into some other products here and see how they are doing. We are to the Pokemon Center ETB for Surging Sparks. This is the one that's kind of came up a little bit. It was sitting around like 120, around 105s, around that area when it first came out. You see, pre-sales were going for 160, 160. I feel like this is going to be the same thing potentially with the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center. I feel like that's probably what's going to happen here. Is it might have that big drop-off, maybe. The thing about Prismatic Evolutions and this right here is this was up on the Pokemon Center for a good amount of time. I mean, like a good amount of time, like at least a good month or two. But then everybody kind of got hyped on it and then bought it. Prismatic Evolutions sold within a day, or 12 hours, should I say. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Prismatic Evolutions might go up more. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But the regular ETB is still staying pretty strong too as well. It's crazy how the ETB just kind of, it weighed out the booster box. The booster box was going up at the same time, but like ETB's gone up a lot. Like this box is selling for $40 in ETB. The main reason that this whole kind of set was selling for like how everything else was selling before the boom kind of happened. Of course it was, but the ETBs are selling like $40. So now they're selling for $70. Oh my gosh. I should have bought some ETBs. That was the one product of the set that I did not buy personally, besides the regular ETBs. But you know, we'll see. It's okay. I feel comfortable buying it. I do have booster bundles too. I don't have these ones that we were just looking at. The regular ones. I don't have the other ones, the big ones, but I do have the like slimmer ones or whatever like that. But let's get into some single cards. The big chase card of this set, of course, Pikachu. Pikachu's kind of just staying stagnant too as well. Like I said, this set is just staying stagnant right now. There's nothing really happening with this set. It's kind of not really going up. It's not going down. It's kind of just staying there in a line. Do I feel like a chance for it to go up more? I don't know, potentially. The main thing about this set, like I said earlier, is it's just had such a big run. And it's just, we'll see how it goes. You see what I'm saying? I feel like long term down the road, it will go more higher. But it's just going to take some time with this set and kind of... And I thought personally this set would kind of go at least until next year, beginning of next year, and kind of keep going up a little bit because until Prismatic Evolutions came down. But I think people are trying to start cashing out more for Prismatic Evolutions, and we have 151 coming out right now a lot, so people are going after that. There's a lot of different factors I feel like that are playing into this right now. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, Pikachu's just set for 450, you know. But the PSA 10 is still... Oh wait, wrong one. The PSA 10 is still sitting for a really high price. It really is. Still sitting for $1,200. This is still the most expensive PSA 10 in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It honestly is. It still is. Selling for 1,400 some bids. Wow, that's crazy. 1,250, 1,200, 1,000. Pretty strong card. Still a strong card. Amazing card still, honestly. The Latias is doing really, really well too. It's kind of stayed stagnant as well. Like I said, most of these cards have just stayed stagnant, more than gone up or done down or anything like that. So... like I said, just give it a little bit of time, and I feel like this set's going to go up a little bit more. It's just gotten to the point now, it's just become so pricey to price people out. But at the same time with this set, people really, really enjoy opening this set up. They really enjoy opening this set up. So that is a big thing going for this set right now, is people just enjoy opening it and kind of have fun opening it. It is a really, really difficult set to pull. I've seen people open, I think maybe 4 or 5 of this booster bundles and maybe like 1 or 2 pulls, like an illustration or something like that, and maybe an EX. Like, that's rough, really, really rough. So that's just the pull rate on the set. That's a big thing going for this set too. Will that play into Prismatic Evolutions? We'll have to see. I might have to make a whole video about pull rates with Prismatic Evolutions to kind of talk about it and see how it will go, but we'll see how it goes. That's just my opinion on this. But yeah, Latias is selling for $700 PSA 10. This is like the second or third most expensive card in the set. So this set overall is just strong, so strong. There's so many good chase cards in this set. Like I said, so this set, in my opinion, right now has a good amount of value in it still. It's a good amount of value. I've said this multiple times. So that is why I feel like it will keep getting opened up in the shorter term too as well, until these cards kind of go down in price, if they go down in price, because how many cards are so expensive in the set. There's maybe, we'll look at the other cards here in a little bit, but there's multiple cards over $100, multiple big chase cards you can go after. So this set has a lot of value into good pools for people to go after. You see what I'm saying? So there's value in this set. The Gold Pikachu, this is the card that stood out to me, and this one I was wrong about. This one I was so wrong about. I said this card would not go over $100 when it first came out. I'm like, what is this? Why is this card here? Next thing you know, look at it now. It's selling for $150. But you see, I'm glad I don't make single plays. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't make single plays. This is why I don't, because some cards I can't predict, some cards I feel like better about. But you know, we'll see what happens. But look, 150 consistently. It's crazy for a gold card. This is just unheard of. But like I said in another videos, Surging Sparks is kind of like this set right here is just different. Like, everything that you look at Surging Sparks, you're like, wait, what? Everything, like peak gold being $150, booster box being $200. Like, this set has just been one of those outlier sets to be like, wow. I'm glad I bought the booster box. You know what I'm saying? I got lucky there. But singles, I don't really mess with. The low on Executor, this one card right here too. This card was undervalued. I remember somebody reaching out to me in my last video. That's why I brought all these other cards in here, is because these cards are going for expensive value. There's all the SARs pretty much are going for good value. At least the Pokemon. That's what we realized with English. I feel like overall is the Pokemon do really, really well. The kind of trainers are a little, they don't do too well. But a low on Executor SAR going for 90 to 80 bucks. For an SAR Executor, that's crazy. So yeah, this low on Executor kind of just was like, wow to me. Like I said, this whole entire set has just been one of those things. The Milotic as well. Like I said, there's multiple big chase cards in this set people love to go after. So I like this set for that long term because of this reason right here. Like I said in my last video, this is my top 3 kind of set that I have personally, and I feel strongly about is Surging Sparks, because there's a lot of big chase cards people like to pull. Is it just because we're in the hype right now? I don't really think so. I think people really like these cards. We'll have to really see. This card is selling for $140. $140 for the Milotic. Crazy. This card is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous card. A lot of these cards I have not seen in person, besides like the Pikachu SAR. That's the one card I did see in person. But like I said, look at the trainer. Trainers are going for like $50. This is the SAR. I thought this card would be going for more, to be honest with you, but like I said, the SARs are not really high selling cards in the English version. At least people don't really like going after trainers, at least right now. Maybe down the road it might change around. We'll see how it goes. The Hydreigon, this card, like I said, all these cards are kind of just been, it's crazy how undersold this card was too. Look, it went down to like $75 and boom, it's up to like, I think 100 now, I think, I'm pretty sure. No, it's sitting around for like the same type price as the Executor, $85 to $90. It's a pretty strong card too. I love this card myself too. I love how the darkness of it, beautiful card, beautiful card. I like dragon type Pokemon too as well, so you know, that's just me personally. But gold long Executor, all the gold cards in this set is just kind of blow me away. $20 for a low Executor. You see, there's so many big cards in this set I feel like are so strong. And look, this is the regular full art Pikachu. Look at this. This card's going for like 50, 60 bucks. Oh no, never mind. Whoa, I thought it was going for a lot more. 30 bucks, 35, 40 bucks. No, it's the other one that's going for more expensive. But look at this. This is crazy. This whole set is just, I don't know, just, no, we'll see what happens. Like I said, there's a lot of value in this set. I feel like the regular EX of this card too is just selling for $6. $6. Crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, some of these cards are worth it in a set. Like I said, look at the trainers. Not that good. Most of these trainers are like horrible in prices. Horrible. $12 for this. $15. Horrible. If I was to go into singles, which I might try to go into this avenue and try to play it a little bit next year, I am definitely not going after trainer singles. Me personally, at least, because they don't seem to do well in the numbers. Like, even long term, they don't really seem to do really, really well, in my personal opinion. So I like kind of just going after like other cards. Like Pokemon is probably the best way to go after, like popular Pokemon or like that. This Skarmory right here, I feel like it's undervalued. Me personally, like I said, if I was to go after singles, I would probably be trying to buy this. Well, there's just so many listed too. Other Skarmory, yeah, it's going for like 10, 12 bucks. I don't know. This card right here is actually a beautiful card. I thought this card would be like 20 bucks. I think it was when it first came out. It was selling for like 30 bucks, but now it's just dropped down so low. That's what happens with some of these art rares and stuff like that. Jasmine Gaze, look at this. Look at the same graph as all the trainer cards in this set. Selling for 30, 40 bucks. You know, it's just how it goes. Nice Stretcher. This is a playable card, gold card, so it kind of makes sense that it is the price it's going for. Still going, dang, this card's going for 30 bucks too. You see? Crazy how these cards are going. All these sets, a lot of these sets are still more expensive. Like for the gold cards, because I think the other most expensive gold card was like the berry or something like that. They use that in playable too. So this makes sense why this card's kind of, they like to put it in their deck and stuff like that. Some of these cards are more expensive because they're playable and stuff like that. Like the Night Stretcher is more playable, like an item card and stuff like that. I don't know why I brought this card up. This card's like, I think like 10 bucks. This is an SAR too. Not like 15 bucks. Yeah, like 15 bucks. So it's crazy. Some of these cards in this set are not doing really well at all. Some of them are just like, this card, the Archidon, I had this card. I'm glad I sold it. I sold it like right around here, like 25 bucks, I'm pretty sure. Now it's selling for like, it's still selling for the same price. It's still holding pretty strong where it's at. But I don't really, like I said, this is one of the SARs. I'm like, wait, what? Why do they have this card in here? You know what I mean? Like, the Celeridge, this card right here. I messed up personally selling this card. I sold mine like around here for 15 bucks. And look what it's selling for now. You see, that's why I don't really like making single plays. But I just sold this right when I got it. So I didn't really, you know what I mean, like that. I wasn't really expecting to hold this long term anyways. But look, 25, 20 bucks. Consistently selling for this card. Gorgeous card. I love this card. I thought the Skarmory would be up here with this. But the Latios is kind of just holding up here too. Like these two are probably the strongest illustrations in the set. Now let's go over the whole entire set of Surging Sparks. Like I said earlier, there is multiple cards over $100. There is 5 cards in the set over $100. Hydreigon $188, Milotic $145, Gold Pikachu $165, Latias $236, and the SAR Pikachu $468. The overall value in this set is $815. I think the overall value in this set is continuing to go up because I can see some of these other chase cards kind of starting to be more expensive. Like I said, I think this Latios can be like 50 bucks. I think this Celeridge can be 50 bucks as well. Skarmory I feel like can go up to like 30 bucks. There's other cards in this set that are really, really good that I feel like still can add more potential value down the road. Like the arts in this set are absolutely amazing. The Feebas, beautiful card. Like look how much, $7 for Feebas. Like what? You see what I'm saying? Like some of these cards I feel like deserve to be more expensive, but that's just my opinion. Like I said, would I make plays on that? No, I wouldn't, because I don't really know singles like that. I don't feel comfortable going into singles. That's just my personal opinion. But this set is strong. It's gonna take a while. I feel like there's still value here too. That's the best thing. There's 2 cards over $200. 2 cards above a booster box. So I still feel strongly about this set. It's just gone up so fast, so fast. You look over the last month and a half, boom, straight up to $200. So we kind of figured it was going to stay stagnant at $200. Makes sense. Do I feel like this set will have more potential next year? We'll have to really see. The thing that's going to be interesting to watch with this set too is whenever Prismatic Evolutions comes out and sees what happens. Is it going to still be going up? Will it kind of come down a little bit? I can see maybe potentially with Prismatic Evolutions coming out, I can see this box potentially going out maybe like 190 maybe 180. I don't really see it going. I see like maybe between lowest end 180 to $200. I can kind of see this where that box will kind of stay at when Prismatic Evolutions comes out. That's just my personal opinion. We'll really have to see how available Prismatic Evolutions is, how the pull rates are. There's going to be different factors to see, but I feel like Surging Sparks will still be a big chase for everybody. People love the Pikachu. Still more expensive card. The thing with the Pikachu too, one thing I want to say is it's staying stagnant, but it's not going down. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not doing anything crazy. Where is it at? Like, it's not going down in price. Like, people thought this card was going to crash to like $200. It's not crashing. It's staying stagnant at that $450 to $400. The other reason too is because the PSA 10 is staying still strong. So we'll kind of have to watch that and see how it is. But I just kind of wanted to go over a set. It's been a while since I kind of talked about it. So wanted to see how y'all are feeling about this set still. Y'all still feel strongly about the set. See if anybody's kind of changed their mind. I'm like, no, I don't like this set, selling all out. But let me know if you like this video. Hope you enjoy this. See you in the next one. Peace.